Things that have helped me postpartum. I just had a baby about a month ago. He is 1 month tomorrow. It's great, and you're gonna love your baby, but it's hard as crap. There are a few things that I feel like that have made a difference in my postpartum, my recovery, and things that have made some things with him a little bit easier. So I wanted to share them with you. So let's just jump right in. If you're currently pregnant, something I recommend so much is be working out right now. If you can be active to some degree, it will be worth it. I ended up having a really hard birth. I actually thought because I worked out that it'd be easier, but what it did, it prepared me to be ready for a hard birth. I'm actually shocked at how well I've been healing considering I tore. Get ahead of it if you can. You won't regret it, whether you have an easy labor or in delivery or a hard one. Set up postpartum stations in the bathroom. I had no idea what I was even doing. I just saw what some other people did. They had some pads, some tucks, some witch hazel. I didn't know what I was going to be using them for. I really did not. But I set them up. Everything that I needed after having a baby was right there. And on that same note, take everything home with you from the hospital. They give you ice packs and all the other stuff that I mentioned. I told myself, I was like, probably won't need more than a few of these. And I could still consider that the stuff that I grabbed to be a lot. I could have grabbed more. I used every single thing that they gave me so fast that I actually had to end up ordering more things for myself. Buy those flushable wet wipes for when you go to the bathroom, because not to be TMI, but things are a little more difficult, okay, after you have a baby. Something that you're gonna want is like gentle stuff down there, okay? So regular toilet paper, it's just not great. This one might be one of the most important ones that you do. Make meals ahead of time. Meal prep, one thing that you're gonna find that you really don't have time for is eating. It's very difficult because guess what? The second that you sit down to eat, guess who's gonna start crying? Yep, that's what happened with this video too. The fact that we prepped meals before the baby came has been so helpful for me when both me and my husband are busy. Even though I don't necessarily have a lot of time, I'm able to kind of wolf it down, and at least it was already cooked, it was already ready, and it's somewhat nutritious because I know what goes in it, or I know what went in it because we made it. Yeah, 10 out of 10. You can also set up something that's called a meal train. Have a friend set this one up for you. If you're a part of the community, you can set this up so that people can bring you meals. They pick a day, they bring you meals. They can also just send you money. And that's also, especially within the first couple of weeks, extremely helpful. One thing that was worth the investment, and I put it on my registry, is a changer called the Keekaroo Peanut Changer. And the reason it's worth it is because it's not like a pad that you constantly have to change out. If the baby had like an accident or whatever, or peed through their stuff, you can literally just wipe it up. And let me tell you, having a baby boy, I have learned, I'm sorry. They pee everywhere. Sometimes even have just blowouts on the thing, and all we have to do is wipe it down. It's one less thing that I have to think about when it comes to changing him. And yes, it is a luxury. It is more on the expensive, and it is not the cheap option. But if you can register for it, do it that way. When you're exhausted and you're doing like a 3 a.m. diaper change and your baby is screaming and you're trying to feed him and then you're trying to change him all the things at once, if you want to make life easier on yourself, get the 2-way zipper onesies. You don't have to take them all the way off. You could literally just zip it up from the bottom. It helps you change them a lot faster and just makes things move. And there's like ones that have like a bamboo material and get their arms in and out of things, their legs in and out of things so much faster. They're a little bit oversized. I only have like one or two of them because again, those could be on the pricier end and they only wear things for a small amount of time. If you have a family member, somebody that wants to come stay with you to help you out for those first couple of weeks, say yes to the invitation. I'm a little bit introverted and I thought it would be a problem for me, but if you have somebody that wants to help you for those first couple of weeks, let them. It helps just take some of the stress off of you so you can sleep, you can get some stuff done, so you can eat. One extra person makes a huge difference. At least it did for me. If you're worried that it's going to take away from your moment together, you will get that time with your husband, I promise. I also made a station with a cart next to my nursing chair in the nursery with like all of my favorite snacks, water bottles, all that. So when I'm nursing like the middle of the night, everything is right there. Almost forgot that, but super helpful. I didn't do that until after baby came, and I wish I set it up before. Wow, I've become truly a master multitasker because I'm breastfeeding one. Talking to the camera right now. Those are the things that have helped me postpartum. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more where that came from. Having a baby is amazing in so many ways, but it is very challenging, and I promise anything that can just make your life a little bit easier, you're gonna thank yourself for. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe to my channel. I love you. Thank you for following along, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.